George, this one's only $220. There's like $100 here where we can actually spend it on treats for you. Guys, just to give you a rundown, this one is another box of awesomeness. I need to count how many I've done on this channel because it's an insane amount. This is actually the first one for a while where they've gone back to the $219 boxes. So I saw this come on and I was like, you know what, I need to get it because you guys want to see more unboxings. But actually I was seeing a lot of comments from guys on our Discord server who were saying, hey, just get back to the 220 box, because I think for a lot of people, if you're going to get a mystery box, you don't want to be spending in the 300s. That seems to be the way to go. All right? I think he thinks there might be treats inside this box. So the last one we did, which was the 380, that was 88 boxes, and we're now on 324. So it's a lot bigger chance of getting a base box. But we're gonna find out what's inside here. As you know, I like the Evike boxes just because of the fact, kind of know what the potential prizes are gonna be, and I know the value is gonna be there. However, I do quite like getting more of a surprise with Airsoft GI boxes for sure. Other thing that I should note about this one is it sold out quickly. Obviously, people were interested in this one. The value seemed to be there where people went for it. And technically the name of this box, which maybe made people a little bit nostalgic, was the Last Stand for Summer Edition. So I think a lot of people were like, no, summer's going. It's the time when I can play Airsoft the most. Well, it's over. This is the last stand, which means one big box at the bottom and two kind of more pistol style boxes. And then we have this. So is it APS target? Hand sanitizer, haven't got this in a few, so still have a load of it. Don't really need it, but it's there. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the cheaper, smaller feeling small box, which is this one. See, the packaging doesn't feel great, but it is car arms. Sounds like it's got BBs in there. Let me open it on here for you guys. Okay, so it's your very basic plastic cardboard. Like the thinnest cardboard in packaging I've ever seen, I think. This thing weighs nothing, literally nothing. It does have a full-size mag, which is actually quite heavy. It's a lot heavier than I thought it would be. And it almost looks like it's got a high cap, like, catch on the back here that you could put high cap the amount of BBs in there. I don't know if that's the case, because it doesn't seem to be moving. But, I mean, it's probably-ish full size. I mean, it's very thin. It's like a 45, yeah. And it's a spring pistol. I mean, if it's kind of messing around in the garden, especially if you're kind of using this thing, it's useful, but you're never gonna use that in a game. In terms of the usability of this in an actual airsoft field, I would say that is 0.
This shit ain't gonna work.
Okay, next thing is gonna be this bigger box, which again feels like a pistol box. Kind of nicer packaging, and it says Cybergun on it. So it says Cybergun Auto Ordnance Custom Series. He's actually paying attention in this video, which is quite cool. You wanna come closer? See if the people wanna see you more? Good boy. Okay, so I can see on the side, it's a 1911. It's called the 1911 AO Fly Girl, which is kind of cool. The packaging is pretty awesome. It's your standard Cybergun kind of style packaging there. It's obviously got this 1911 in here, which is pretty cool actually. It's kind of your, worn style. You can see there kind of all the paint's being brushed off it. It's obviously kind of based on a US military pistol, and it's actually got some cool markings on it. I can't imagine this is full auto because it's a standard 1911 looking mag. They've even done that on the mag as well, guys. Look, the weathered kind of look, which again is pretty cool. That normally happens to mine after a while. There's no gas in it, but yeah, holds back. It's gonna be gas blowback. It's a green gas mag. It just feels good. You know, it's really comfortable. I don't think this is real wood, but it definitely feels comfortable in the hand. Let me just make sure. Yeah, the slide on it is great. They've even got that on the barrel as well, which again, I think is pretty cool. Flash hider should be easy to get out. But I would say that 100, about 125 maybe. That's gonna be my guess. Without looking, and I am going to move this box. Now already I'm not feeling great about it, guys, but it definitely feels like this is plastic at the back, which generally means cheaper. Ooh. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's the cheapest gun. It's signed though, obviously with this CM written on it. And this is actually one thing I would say it's pretty cool, it's an AK. Especially it looks like this is kind of that wooden kind of traditional style. So I'm actually pretty happy if it is, yeah. It is. So again, Sima, they do a variety of products, some cheaper, some more expensive. But I would say one thing people always say to me is that the consistency is there. So their internals are good, their externals are always good. If you're looking just for a good first airsoft rifle, or even something to upgrade, or even something that is, you know, good performing, then this could be a good option for you. And this feels awesome. So I think this isn't real wood. Feels like that's polymer, so it's fake. Feels pretty good in the hand. So I would prefer real wood probably, but to be honest, it's cool just having that design. It is much more your traditional style, obviously with the foldable stock. For me, these kind of seem pointless because I don't think I'd ever really fold the stock. Obviously, if you're coming into buildings, it's easier, but this has got a long barrel on it, so I don't know if that's something I would ever do. The other thing I would note is that I like normally the full-size stocks, mainly because of the battery space. If you've watched this channel before, you've probably realized that my pet peeve about AKs is this. So as you can see, there's a Tamiya connector, not Dean's, annoys me a lot, but getting a battery in and out of here is just always a nightmare for me. I think there's obviously some kind of technique to it, which a lot of people have probably got nailed down. Oh, just as I said that, I've actually got it on. Again, the other thing that I'm not the keenest on when it comes to AKs is going to be the mags. So this is, well, that doesn't sound right. That's actually a really nice, solid feeling. Mags are fine, but they obviously have that lip where you have to hook them in before you click it in. One thing I would say here is this mag is solid. A lot of AK mags that I'll deal with are a bit more rickety. I would say it's not the most solid, but that's mainly just because of this. Like everything else on this thing feels great. It's got a sling mount here. This button is what you use to fold it in. So you can see there, you fold that button to go in. Dust cover can be pulled back, it doesn't hold. And your hop-up unit's one of the slide units there, so it's not rotary. I mean, guys, I'm not annoyed. I think the value for what I've spent on the box, I'd say this is probably 185, around that kind of level. So I'm not annoyed, and it's not my standard M4 everything. So again, you know, this is gonna be a good giveaway. I'm gonna wrap that up. I'm gonna look at the value right now. That's really interesting. So I wouldn't have called this, but this is the most expensive item. This is the Cybergun AW Custom. Okay, so it's teamed up with AW Custom as well, which is probably why that price is there. So it's limited edition, and the price on this is actually $235. So it's a lot more expensive than some of the actual AEGs that I get, to be honest. So I think this is gonna be a giveaway. If you're one of the members and you'd like to see this in the giveaway, let me know and send me a message on Discord. This is 140. So I was slightly low on this, sorry, slightly high on this one. I thought about 185. But for 140, it's a good usable AEG. If I've got friends, you know, it's great to just give them one of these to use for the day. This is obviously worth $1 million, so I've already made $1 million on top of what I spent, plus this. So basically, $400 is kind of the value, which is great. I mean, I spent $220, it's given me $400. So again, Evike, thank you. It's a base box, I've still got my value. But 3 out of 5 rating from me. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please just leave a like if you can do that and you haven't done that already. I'd really appreciate it. I've got a couple more boxes coming soon, and I've actually got some custom builds I'm gonna go through. So I hope you guys are excited. Become a member, be in the giveaway every 2 weeks, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.